What's up, LC heads? We are back another day, and we're doing more stuff with these new characters. I finally taught a bunch of abilities to this guy, this thing, this Demon Lord. And I took a step back and I was like, well, how does he mesh with like the older stuff, right? The part 1 original collab that we first got. And I started looking, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. This is the collab that brought us, what is that dragon arc? The Storm Dragon. And this thing's pretty cool. I still use this thing. Right off rip with the arc trait, we see that at the end, all attribute attack power plus 10%. That's not going to help Rimuru that much now. So he got cut off from the very end there, and it's like, but it got me thinking, hey, this teaches, like, name giving. It has Life Brave, which Rimuru wants to stay at full health now, so Life Brave isn't that great for him. But Tempest Dragon Blessing. And this is important because they made Rimuru, this is why we're talking about this, because with Rimuru's arc that you can get off the collab banner now, every unit in the party that has like a Tempest Dragon Blessing, where it like adds dragon type and it's going to give you like strength or whatever. I don't know if this works with mimicries, but I do know that anything that adds a subhuman type, not a creature type, but just anything that's not human, where it says add blank type, in this case it says add dragon type, Rimuru's going to get 150 to his damage cap off of this Tempest Dragon Blessing ability. And that's for every single person in your party. So that still has to be explored, how that all stacks up, whether or not you can throw a bunch of mimicries on. But that got me thinking, like, hey, wait a minute. There's like a robe for him in the shop, and it just kind of like hints at the fact that maybe, just maybe, you could get some support out of this guy. And while I'm thinking about that, I'm looking at name giving, and I'm just like, wait a minute. This guy has like a potion built in, so yeah, he could get away with name giving, couldn't he? Yeah, he could. And with a little bit of SC, I believe 4 SC, you can charge your kit while you're doing that, because Spirit Breath's going to let you charge a couple seconds of SCT every time you recover from, you know, an ability like that potion. So it's like, cool. So not only is he using name giving, giving everybody plus 10 to all their stats, right? And then potentially his little fusion power that he throws. I don't know why I want to call him fusion powers. I know why I want to call him fusion powers is because I play Landgrasser. Yeah, it's not a freaking fusion power. You guys know what I'm talking about. The charismas, right? His charisma is only 10% to most things. It's not like game breaking, but it's kind of one of these things where like, hey, I'm glad he does have something like that to throw out there just in case nobody else has anything. And if you think about it, if everyone's getting 10% to all their stats and he name givings you, you're effectively getting 20% to all your stat buffs, your strength, intelligence, defense, and mind, the ones that are important. Yo, 20% is pretty damn good. And while he's doing that, he's also feeding his kit, so like charging up his abilities. In fact, what I've noticed with Rimuru is like, yo, you throw that potion ability, baby, use it. It's funny because like if you have Spirit Breath on, you're just gonna be, you know, building your kit, and it becomes a cheap and easy way to do it, especially if you're actually using that healing. And you can put it to good use, and you kind of can by spamming out name giving, right? Because after you throw name giving, you're going to use that potion to heal yourself. You're going to throw out another name giving, use another potion to heal yourself. Now that's going to enable you to throw some abilities as soon as you're done with that cycle, even if you didn't spend any SC to bring any abilities. No skill charge, none of that. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to explore that a little bit. So what I've done is I've taken chain damage off of my Rimuru, and instead I've given Rimuru the Obviously the buff name giving. Isn't something supposed to come up here? Could have sworn it was just shiny. Right, I've given him name giving, and I always forget the name of that damn thing. Spirit breath. The spirit breath blessing. I want to call it a spirit breath blessing, and I always like catch myself before I say it. Yeah, so the spirit breath thing, that's what we're messing with. We're giving up anti-chain damage, but pretty much his kit is just about the same. Now, what I've done, though, is because I'm giving up anti-chain damage, I've tried to give Rimuru more hit points here, just to make sure, you know, just give him, like, a better hit point pool. And here's the party we're going to be running. Yeah, that's right. So, the whole point of this is to get these guys through Nightmare. Now, I think I can get the robot through. Mr. Blood Force, the vampire, is going to be a little bit harder. He's only level 31. His level really reflects how built he is. He doesn't even have any abilities learned. He's running around with 0 SC. So, if I could keep this guy alive in a Nightmare level, yeah, it's going to be difficult, and that's what I'm going to try to do. We'll go to the White Lab for this. So effectively, don't think this robot's built or anything either. This is Rimuru making sure everybody gets through here and creating all of the DPS necessary to do so. We'll go to God mode. We'll go to a dangerous invitation. So here we go. I am rocking Rimuru's arc just to give him the 23% increased damage to his skills, because you know it works specifically for him, and obviously any other different abilities these guys have that change their types, that's going to add to his damage cap, although I don't think we're there yet. Not with this crew. And what's cool is it's going to do that for like a 4-person party as well, right? The bigger the parties get, the more Rimuru gets to sample everybody's kit and be like, oh, this changes you to a machine type and gives you minus 10% damage. My damage cap just went up by 150. Cool. So what I've done is I brought recast for him just to kind of make it a little bit quicker. I do want to give him a charisma real quick to increase their stats. We're going to go to name giving to Blood Force, of course, because he's already at like under 2,000 hit points. These guys will kill him. Rimuru can afford to go down to 3,000 health here like it ain't no thing. But then, of course, he's going to want to give himself a full potion. Right? And as soon as he does that, his skill kit is charging up. So we're going to cycle through that again. We're going to name giving our little robot. Right? And then we're going to full potion ourselves. And then, you know what? Why not just full potion ourselves one more time just to get some more abilities? So everybody's charged AF now, right? And we're down to 128 MP, which is nothing for Rimuru. He has the room to do this. In fact, I could probably throw another couple healing potions. What's cool about this is within the next couple seconds, his MP will be totally full. As soon as I smash all these fools and get a couple of basic attacks in, his MP pool is full, and you could start spamming that potion all over the place. Or you could just start spamming it on yourself. Because look, no damage has been done here, okay? No damage has been done here. The only person that's capable of doing damage in this God tier level is Rimuru, so he's going to have to do that. There we go. Throw a black hole. Another thing, too, about the full potion, with the Rimuru build that I run, when he's at full health, he gets a bunch of bonuses, so it's like I have incentive to throw that full potion on myself, so that I know I'm topped off before I drop my whole kit, because I want my plus 80% to my strength, and I want all the added advantages of being at full health. Also, when Rimuru's at full health, his SCT recovery speed is just faster. So, he can drop bombs now. Here's another full potion. We'll throw an S3, and then whatever... Oh, whoops. I was going to say, whatever's left over, I can farm my MP off of. I kind of overdid it. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Oh, this will be interesting. We're going to name giving him. we're going to... And you know what? From here, since we're at full health, we're going to target one of these fools. Oh, they're all soldiers. They're so screwed. Because I'm just going to fireball through them. Right? And then I'm just going to start getting some basic attacks in. And look, watch. My MP's full. MP's full. There's another fireball. There's that. Alright, now I can get back. Now that I got full MP, I can make sure Mr. Bloodrose lives. Ooh, that's going to be harder than I thought. Not really. And I can go ahead with the rest of the name giving. Right? I think this would be really good. Obviously, you know, we're running weak characters here just to kind of show this off, but really think about this. I could run a Ray, or I could run just a full nasty DPS kit, and this guy is going to have enough healing just, you know, just to keep us going, which is sometimes all you need. And he's going to be able to add great damage as soon as he's done buffing and kind of powering up. I think it's a pretty good win. Really, I think it's something pretty cool that he can do, and I think a lot of new players would take advantage of this build and be able to do a lot with it. So very cool. It works very well for him. The full potion is just awesome. I absolutely love what it does. It also, from my understanding, it's not affected by negative or some negative healing effects, some things that, you know, stop you from receiving heals from magic. This, I don't know. This does look like magic to me too. It is light, but I don't know. I guess it has a way of getting around some stuff. That is what I've heard through the grapevine. So it does have a little bit of cheesiness attached to it. I'm just looking at the way that it's just being used. Right, here's everybody is gonna have 20%. I'm gonna buff myself up. Or I'm going to heal myself, and then I'm going to name giving the robot. Since this is the boss, we're going strong. Okay. And that's it. I can start dumping. I'm at full health, right? Oh, there's a bastard mage over here. Tell you what. We'll help the team out. We'll throw some fireballs over there. There we go. But then really, what we're going to want to do is target that bastard mage. There he goes. Hit him with a black hole. See, that's right. Yeah, he has a weakness to dark, so I'm going to do more dark to him. But really what I need to do now is get some MP back. So we're going to switch to that basic attack real quick. And there's already 50 MP. There's more than enough for us to use a potion if we need to. 77, 100, 190. We're at 200 MP. And obviously we're just going to full potion. We're going to full potion ourselves. And there's some more fireballs charged up. Bam. Bam. Got everybody together. Rimuru is putting in all of this work and all of this damage. This is all him while keeping these little scallywags alive. We're dumping through the whole kit. And we'll just potion ourselves. And potion. And why not use some of these other characters, awesome S4s I haven't seen in forever. That's right. Hey, that ain't bad. Gotta love the robot's little missiles that it throws. Very cool. Nice to see them. I did work on the robot a little bit. I just like the crowd control he provides. He could also put up, like, you know, magic barrier, simple stuff like that. Oh. There we go. Another black hole. We're going to switch to basic attacks. Get all the MP we need, and look at that. One attack sequence, and we're getting like 50 to 100 MP. All the way full. Oh. That could interrupt things for us. Nope. I want to keep everybody healed. So yeah, he can do it. He can do it. And, you know, the potion thing is awesome. Very easy little trick. Just keep using the potion, yo. When your MP is full, just keep using the potion, yo. Right? Tell him to start using the potion. Switch off on somebody else and start attacking with them. And then when you see the potion's done, go do another potion and go attack with somebody else. And by the time you get to him, his kit is charged. Yo, this is so much better than the old Rimuru. where you'd get back to him and you'd be like, okay, what part of the sequence am I on? Am I still doing... should I cast my spell now? Do I get my plus 40 damage to that spell? Or am I attacking with my kit in order to get the bonus to empower my spell? Now it's just like, oh, throw whatever I got. Throw whatever's in the kit. Do a bunch of damage. Go back to throwing that potion. So very cool. Very nice that he can do this. And like I said, instead of the DMR or DXR MKO2 and Blood Rose, this could very easily be, I don't know, Ray and, maybe some kind of squishy assassin character, right? So not only can this guy bring support and everything, but think about the gear he's bringing. That's what else is interesting too, because if you manage to get the Imperial Flag of Honor, this is something that he can bring, and it's like, who else is going to bring this? Unless you're having a mage run in your party or somebody that can equip a staff. Typically, with your assassin parties, that's typically not the case. We're sending out assassin parties. They're keeping themselves alive with proud force. And this guy can take it one step beyond there, because if you make him part of your assassin team that's going out, he can effectively keep them healed a lot more than just the proud force that they have with his S4 alone, right? He can also contribute damage without taking up a slot of a healer or something else. And we didn't even get to the part where this guy does bring people back to life. Okay, I figured one of these little guys would have died. And then, Rimuru would have brought him back to life. Very cool little trick that Rimuru has, and in a support setup like this, where you're giving him more hit points. In fact, you might even have the robe on him, right? You might even have a robe on him. His paid robe's given 10% more hit points. That way he has a much better chance of surviving. Like, Ray might have way more hit points than Rimuru, but depending on what we're getting hit with, and anti-chain damage, and which element it is, Ray could die first, especially if Rimuru has 10 or 12,000 hit points. If you give him some, add some hit points to his kit, right? And he has probably better resistance than Ray, depending on which resistance it is. This guy has some of the best resistance in the game. It all adds up. All right, 10,000 hit points on this guy can go a long way, and then he brings everybody back, and that is pretty gnarly. That is some awesome utility to have in a character that can effectively still go through god tier content and clean it out with his own DPS, like when he's not busy buffing and supporting people, giving them 20% to all their stats. This flag gives everybody plus 20% physical and magic damage as well. So that's pretty good. That is pretty good from a supporter character that's not supposed to be a supporter, that's also doing good damage and healing himself and sustaining everybody. Giving everybody 20% to their stats and 20% to their damage. That's pretty freaking awesome. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the self-sustain... Well, no, this isn't really a self-sustain build. This is the support build for Rimuru that I've been working on. Here's his skill set. Right, I just went in here and tweaked a few things. I still haven't even taken off Savage Strike or anything like that. And pretty much what this is just the whole Spirit Breath thing. That's pretty much what I tweaked in here. I made room for Spirit Breath, and and it all worked out pretty well. This is going to require that you have what is that? The Storm Dragon arc, because that is what's going to give you name giving. And like I said, this just works, I think, because name giving hurts you. In order to give that buff out, you're taking away half of your health. So that's effectively giving him a reason to throw his potion. I just think it all works out very well, and someone thought this out at least a little bit, and I figured I would shed a little bit of light on it. Thought it was pretty cool. So if I missed anything, please leave me a comment, let me know. I'll talk to you all soon. Later.